Hello YouTube, and welcome to my DVD Blu-ray update. I've got quite a few titles this week. I spent the week all over town going to various places and finding untapped resources, and some of those came from fellow YouTubers. Now like I said, I have quite a few titles to go through here, and I'm going to try to get through this pretty quick because I want to try to keep this down to one video. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you to my subscribers. I appreciate all the comments, suggestions, recommendations that you've given me, and I want to give a shout out to my buddy Movie Overlord for answering my questions about films I see in his videos. I really appreciate the time he takes to answer those questions for me. And to my other buddy, Scottish film fan, I enjoy every video he has and his enthusiasm for collecting. With that said, let me get started. The first Blu-ray I picked up this week was Chloe. I haven't seen this film. It really didn't even come to the theater, I don't believe, here in town. But it has Amanda Seyfried from Mamma Mia, Liam Neeson and Julianne Moore. It's a decent cast, so I thought I'd enjoy it. The next film I got was Bounty Hunter on Blu-ray. Now this I did see in the theater. I enjoyed it. I'm a sucker for romantic comedies, and this one really delivered in my opinion. I think Jennifer Aniston and Gerard Butler had good chemistry, and it just made it all the more enjoyable experience. Alright, and that's just the two Blu-rays that I picked up this week. My next titles on DVD is Sin Nombre. Actually, this was a recommendation from a friend at work, and I tracked it down today at a Walmart of all places. But then again, this is South Texas, so we have a pretty good selection of Spanish, Mexican films. So I'm going to give this one a viewing maybe this weekend, since I'm off all weekend, and let you know what I think. The next movie I got was one of the best westerns in history, and it's Once Upon a Time in the West with Henry Fonda. Now, I like this film because Henry Fonda, he rarely played the villain, and he played the villain well in this film. Actually, another friend at work had lent me their 2-disc edition DVD of this a while back, and I just fell in love with the film immediately. They gave it the highest recommendation, and I couldn't have been happier, and kicked myself in the head for not watching it sooner. But I'm glad I did. I was able to pick this up at Walmart for $5. Not bad. Now the next set of films I have, I found at a closing Hollywood Video, I believe. And I had been passing this place, several times during the week. It's just down the road from my house. But I figured they were going to be picked over. But I was pleasantly surprised. They're like sister companies with movie galleries, so they got some of their inventory in. And so I picked up a few titles. Things I'd been wanting to get for a while, but never really wanted to shell out full price for it. So they are the unrated version of Cabin Fever 2, Spring Fever. Never seen it. I haven't even seen the original yet. I own it, but I need to. Now I can watch these back to back. Kind of curious, but then it kind of looks, like I probably should hold off on dinner afterwards. The next one I got, I saw good reviews for this, The Stoning of Soraya M., based on a true story. Haven't seen it yet. I'm really looking forward to this one. The next one is Peacock. This is a pretty recent release. I had seen this in a trailer on the After Dark, one of the After Dark Horror Fest films, and it intrigued me. So Susan Sarandon's in it, Cillian Murphy. I thought, great cast. I'm gonna give that one a look-see. Now this one I read about online, Hump Day. It just looks like a fun comedy in the same vein of I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, or Strange Bedfellows. Haven't seen it, but like I said, I really wanted to give this one a view. Has Joshua Leonard in it from the Blair Witch Project. Haven't seen him do anything since that, so kind of interested. Actually, I can't remember what fellow YouTuber said that this was a pretty decent movie. I'm sorry, it's probably one of my subscribers, but I found this at the Hollywood Video closing, and I said, you know what, I'm going to pick that one up. I haven't seen it yet. Plan on watching this one tonight. And I've just been wanting to get this one. It has Casper Van Dien in it, Linda Carter of all people, Slayer. It looks a little bit cheesy. It's from Anchor Bay, so I'm hoping for the best. I plan on watching this one tonight as well. Okay, that's about it from the Hollywood Video that was closing. And these next couple of movies I just picked up today in an H-E-B, and that's a big supermarket chain here in South Texas, and it also it's a grocery store and like a Walmart, you know, combination, but it's called H-E-B. I got this war double feature of Battle Cry and Battleground. I've never seen Battle Cry, but Battleground is an excellent film. All-star cast, one of my favorite war pictures of all time. And being the classic fan that I am, I was really shocked that I didn't have this in my collection. So when I saw this, I snapped it up real quick. The next film I got was, I'd been seeing it in everybody's collection and a lot of videos. I just, you know, had it in my hand so many times in the 80s, early 90s. I've seen it throughout the stores, but I just never picked it up. And that was The Reanimator. And you know what? I've never seen the whole film. This one is the limited edition from Anchor Bay, and it comes with this syringe highlighter. So I'm really curious to finish this film and, you know, see what all the hype's about. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Now, this next set of films, believe these all came from Big Lots. And now this is the untapped resource. I had no idea that Big Lots had so many classic films, or, you know, pretty up-to-date films. I had seen a few videos here on YouTube about people, you know, going to Big Lots and coming back with a pretty good haul. So I thought we have a couple here in town, so I thought I'd hit them both, and you know, they were right. I found some pretty good films that, you know, again, I didn't want to pay full price for. They were, you know, cheap enough, so I thought I'd go for it now. The first one is Dirty Deeds. I picked this up for $3. I'd seen this on cable maybe about a year and a half ago. I have another film called Dirty Deeds, which I probably thought it was this film, and I picked up by accident. But this is a great comedy. I really enjoyed this one. I watched it late night television, like I said, and you know, I couldn't beat that price. Alright, I know I've said this in past videos, I'm a big John Wayne fan, and $5 just didn't seem a lot for this one. And actually it's one of his I'd never heard of, called Without Reservations, and it's kind of John Wayne in a romantic role, which, you know, you really didn't see him in that often, with starring with Claudette Colbert. I'm really interested to see this one, another blind buy, but it's the Duke, so it's going to be good. And it's another classic film that I've just been meaning to buy and putting off, is the original Angels in the Outfield, and I can't beat the $3 price. Paul Douglas. I saw this movie. It's a great movie. I haven't seen the remake. Looked a little silly, but this is the best one to see, I'm sure.